Montana State's Leon Costello was named the National Association of Collegiate Directors of Athletics FCS AD of the Year. He joins me now. Leon, what did being named the AD of the Year mean to you?
Well, when you look at it, I think it's truly a department award. And, from the accomplishments that we have seen in competition, in the classroom, and then even through our facility projects and things across our department, it truly is a testament to the great people we have working in our department, from our coaches, our staff, our student athletes achieving great things, and really the support from our campus community and our administration to highlight the mission of our athletic department within the university.
What's the secret to the success of the athletic programs up in Bozeman?
Yeah, it's really the people, starting with the coaches who are recruiting the student athletes. But it goes down to everybody that's in our department, that's on our staff, understanding what we're trying to do. We've seen some new facilities go up, but really a lot more renovations with our facilities here on campus. And I think those have laid the foundation for what we have, for our getting our staff in the right positions and supporting them. It's been a fun time to watch the growth. It's fun to make history, and it's cool to see all of our sports teams hitting historical successes through this 9-year run.
I want to touch on some of the successes of your teams during your tenure. Bobcat student athletes have combined to win a Big Sky President's Cup, two men's all sports trophies, the school's first women's all sports trophy, and many, many Big Sky titles. When you think back about what your various teams have accomplished, what are some of the memories that stand out to you?
I think it's celebrating, right? Everybody puts in so much effort and so much work, and these aren't regular jobs. And you're here nights and weekends. Our support staff knows, like, their goal is to support these teams to have success. Teams and coaches are working really hard to accomplish those, but at the end, it's really the celebration and seeing the emotions, on the faces of all the student athletes and coaches, and being able to know that you had a small part in that and had an impact to helping them get to where they are and helping them accomplish those goals, to me means a lot. And especially coming, as my experience as a former student athlete, I knew what we were trying to do and how hard it was based on what you have to do throughout the day, going to class and all the different things that are pulling at your time, and trying to time manage and just get everything done. At the end, when you're able to kind of take a breath and celebrate, I think I'm gonna take in those celebrations the most. And we've been able to span that across many sports, and I think that's probably been the most beneficial, is watching all of our sports have that success.
Leon, you mentioned earlier that this honor is really a program honor, and you've talked a lot about the foundation of Montana State Athletics. A big part of that foundation is President Waded Cruzado, who is retiring at the end of the year. How has she helped to shape Montana State Athletics?
Well, I think first and foremost is she's been one of our biggest fans that we've had since I've arrived. And to have a president that truly understands the impact that an athletic department can have on a campus community, and then it can spread to the community at large here in town in Bozeman, but also through your alumni, no matter where they are. And she understands the importance that athletics carries. She has supported us in a championship level, and to see the teams respond to that and to win championships and consistent championships says a lot.
What are some of those things that you hope to accomplish over the next decade or so with Montana State Athletics?
We still have some facility projects that we need to tackle. If you look at just what like with women's basketball and the historic run that they made, 30 wins, in a season, a Big Sky record, obviously an MSU record, and the success that men's basketball has had over the last 4 years. We need to win games in the NCAA tournament. We're not just worried about qualifying for the NCAA tournament. We want to make a run in that NCAA tournament. And so I think if you look at that, it would be those two sports. It would be that. I think continuing to qualify individuals and teams for NCAA championships, maybe that haven't done it in a while. If you look at the fall, obviously, we've been to the playoffs 6 straight years. We've been to, I think, 4 semifinals, 2 championship games. Winning that last game in January is definitely high on the list. I believe we have the foundation, we have the program to be able to do it. We have the head coach that can get it done. And so we have to do everything we can to win that last game in January, not just for Montana State. Yes, it'd be a great tribute, but for the entire Big Sky Conference. It's time that a Big Sky Conference school won that championship. And then individually, it's continuing to train and develop our student athletes so they can have success. Our track programs, we just finished the outdoor track and field championships. They continue to have great success. It's continuing to raise the bar, over the next 10 years. And, we're trying to position ourselves to be, the best that we can possibly be, not only in this region, but also nationally. And, I think it's pretty neat if you can be called one of the best athletic departments in the entire country. And I think I don't want to shy away from that. And I think that is one of our goals, is to have broad-based success that are competing at a high level nationally. We'd love to be able to call ourselves the best, but we got a little bit more work to do.